The action.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm with Christopher, our new Vice President of AD Accessibility.
Good evening.
And guys, I have figured out how to buy a Metronaut ticket from Grand Central to New Haven combined with the Shoreline East ticket to New London. So right now, Christopher is going to show us the half-fare price ticket,
The accessibility one.
and then we'll do the regular one. All right, go Chris, take it away.
Okay. As you
Very slow.
No. First of all, I just turn on the screen. So now I'm going to be clicking on, you see all these different things. You don't want to do monthlies, you don't want to do weeklies. If you're going to do round trip, that's fine. It will last from starting tomorrow to November 6th. So you have a whole, at least a month, 2 months when you want to, if you don't want to use that ticket. Okay, so I'm going to start with round trip. You see it says Grand Central to another station. Now, as I did this, now, Charlton wants me to go to New Haven, correct?
Right, because that's where the train ends.
Okay, so I can put H, right? Now, as you see here, it doesn't show it. So we all know. See, I can go to Harlem, which would be really strange. Why do I need to do that? I could take the 4, 5, and 6. But that's another thing. So I'm going to click backwards, and I'm going to click N. Now, as you know, folks, New Haven, we have to be very careful because there's a New Haven State Station and New Haven. So I'm going to click on this thing right here, New Haven. Now, as you see, folks, it's going to ask me for senior Medicare both ways. It doesn't have to, you don't have to show the Medicare. If you have a reduced fare card, you're fine. So I'm going to use the word disability. One ticket. Now, it does say nothing, a rail ticket only. Do I want it?
Oh, so that feature doesn't work on this one.
It may not, but guess what? Hold on, I didn't click on ticket only. Now, as you see, it's $23.50. That's a half fare. $23 plus $23.50 combined both ways. That's saving me half of the fare. So here's the problem. Select more tickets. See, we didn't get to that yet. Now I'm going to select one more time. You see what I'm doing, right? Same way I'm going to be doing again. Round trip. And I'm going to do a other station combined. And I'm going to put the word L. As you see, folks, it doesn't show it. So there is some problems with the machine a little bit.
For the round trip, but I was able just now to do it on the full fare.
But if L doesn't show it, let's see. You see, on full fare it works for you, Charlton. But why won't it show here for reduced fare?
Okay, so let's show them how to do the full fare because they only have 5 minutes left of video.
Okay, so I'm going to restart this. I'm going to cancel my transmission. So now we're going to start with the full fare, folks.
So you want me to do it?
Yeah, and Charlton's going to do it. I'm going to hold the camera. Okay.
Oh, you want to hold it?
Yeah, but who's gonna press the buttons?
You come this way.
No, we're not gonna interfere. We're gonna do it.
All right, so guys, we're gonna buy a one-way ticket from Grand Central Station in New York all the way to New London,
Connecticut.
So the way you can actually buy a combined Metro-North rail ticket and a Shoreline East ticket combined. So we're going to show you, the MTA explained how this works, and I'm going to show you how it works. So what happens is, you have the one-way feature, which is valid from 9/8 to 11/6. We also have a round trip, a weekly, and a monthly. So obviously we'll do a one-way. So I'm going to hit the one-way button. It's asking me, where are you traveling? Grand Central to another station. Let's click that, and we're going to click N. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're looking for Nantucket, New Canaan, New Haven State Street. So remember, if you need Shoreline East, we all know that the Metro-North trains end at New Haven, going to Connecticut, right? So we're gonna hit New Haven. Now it's asking us, if it was a peak train, we'd pick a peak ticket, but in this case, we're gonna do an off-peak. This is a regular off-peak adult ticket. And it says how many tickets? 1, right? So now it says go to next screen. Now this is where it gets interesting. You see where it says non-rail ticket only? You could do that option and then, or a MetroCard, but we don't need a MetroCard. This is how you get the Shoreline East connecting ticket to New London. You're going to click Uni Ticket, and you're going to click SLE New London. And your cash fare is $28, guys. That is how you do it.
That's full fare.
Full fare. So what I used to do was buy a separate ticket here in Metro North, Grand Central, and then I had to run down the stairs at New Haven and almost missed the train because I spent 7 minutes at the Shoreline East machine trying to buy one ticket. All right?
And
so that's how it works.
And just to let everyone know, it's very important, Charlton, to fix me, it's very important at New London, and I'm going to click this. It is very important that you do this. If you're in New London, there's a person there. If you see him, he can help you purchase the ticket, because I have seen it, they've done it. The only thing is, you always got to let them know over there ahead of time if you're coming with a walker or a wheelchair, so they can make sure the train is on the main track platform, so the platform and you can get on the train with no problem. They are doing very well with accessibility, so we want to make sure that we keep an eye on that. So stay tuned, let's see what happens with Metro North. The machines might have to be a little tuned up, but guess what? They're going to soon be upgraded to the Omni, which we'll see what's going to do. It might make it easier for you, Charlton, or me as a disabled person to get easier access. So all I'm going to say is stay tuned, and we'll see you guys soon.
And this is our Vice President at Passengers United of AD Accessibility. Thank you for joining, guys.